Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of JLD Reactions. Today we're going to be watching Doctor Who Season 3, Episode 6, entitled Evolution of the Daleks. The Evolution of the Daleks. Last week's episode was good. I enjoyed it. We got to see Andrew Garfield before he was famous, doing a really funny Tennessee accent. Hello, Dalek Hope. They're actually in New York and they're turning humans into pigs and also into human Dalek hybrids they're creating. And they showed it and it was hideous. So, guys, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to physically look at it, because if I look at it too much, I'm going to get itchy. Because when I look at grotesque, deformed stuff, it makes me itchy all over. So, if I turn away, I might have to turn away, because that thing was hideous. Like the Ood. I can't decide who's more hideous, the Ood or it. Like, Buffy had monsters and shit, but and they were ugly, but they still, like, they weren't so ugly that, like, that it made you itch. You know what I mean? Okay, well, anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get this episode started. I'm itching already. Okay, let's get this episode started, but before we do, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Also, you can get the full reaction to this video and to other videos on Patreon. Let's get started, guys.
Starro must walk
Jesus,
again.
Postus, Mistus.
Dalek. Humans will become like me. Prepare them for hybridization.
Okay, not quite as ugly as the Ood.
You can talk to me, Dalek Sec. It is Dalek Sec, isn't it? That's your name. You've got a name and a mind of your own. Tell me what you're thinking right now.
I'm at to close my eyes, yo.
Feel humanity.
I can't look at it.
Good. That's good.
I feel everything we wanted from mankind, which is ambition, hatred, aggression, and war. Such a genius for war.
No, that's not what humanity means.
I think it does. At heart, this species is so very Dalek.
All right, so what have you achieved then with this final experiment, eh? Nothing!
Enough to me. Unless you're a Dalek, of course. Then it's all just noise.
Daleks.
Report status. The Doctor has escaped. Then find him. Find him. Find the Doctor. The prisoners must be recaptured.
Yeah, because the Daleks originally, I don't know the whole mythology because I haven't seen Genesis of the Daleks yet. I keep saying I'm going to watch it. But they were originally like humanoids. And then somebody made them into, you know, octopus freaks. I don't know.
Commence the attack.
There's more than one of them.
Respect my authority.
Just let me try.
They're not going to listen to you.
Daleks, ain't we the same? Underneath, ain't we all kin?
Okay, he's about to die.
Reg, see, I've just discovered this past day that God's universe is 1,000 times the size I thought it was. And that scares me. Oh, yeah.
I don't give a shit
Terrifies
about
me
that, dude.
right down to the bone. But surely it's got to give me hope. Hope that maybe together we can make a better tomorrow. So I beg you, now, say,
Didn't I zap him?
exterminate!
Didn't I tell you that?
They killed him. They just shot him on the spot.
Daleks.
Are you surprised? Well, she doesn't really know the Daleks.
Alright, so it's my turn! Then kill me! Kill me if it'll stop you attacking these people!
I will be the destroyer of our greatest enemy!
Then do it! Do it! Just do it! Do it!
Exterminate!
stop.
The only thing about David Tennant that I kind of... And I really like David Tennant, so I don't want you guys to think I don't like him. It's raining. Damn it. He does... Sometimes he shouts his lines all the time, and I get that he's supposed to be, like, intense. But something about the way he does it, it just seems... I don't know, like a little too much. Or something. I can't put my finger on it. But... I don't know, it's just... Might be a little bit too much. But... Besides that, I really like David Tennant.
Building, we're right underneath that. I worked that out already, thanks. But what, you've hijacked the whole building?
We needed an energy conductor.
What for?
I am the genetic template. My altered DNA was to be administered to each human body. A strong enough blast of gamma radiation can splice the Dalek and human genetic codes and waken each body from its sleep.
Gamma radiation? What do you mean? Oh, the sun. You're using the sun.
Soon, the greatest solar flare for 1,000 years will hit the Earth. Gamma radiation will be drawn to the energy conductor, and when it strikes,
The army waits. I still don't know what you need me for.
your genius. Consider a pure Dalek. Intelligent, but emotionless.
Removing the emotions makes you stronger. That's what your creator thought all those years ago.
He was wrong.
He was what?
It makes us lesser than our enemies. We must return to the flesh. And also
Dalek
the
are
heart.
They're about to
You
kill
wouldn't
him.
be the supreme beings anymore.
And that is good.
That is incorrect. Daleks are supreme.
No, not anymore.
But that is our purpose.
Then our purpose is wrong. Where has our quest for supremacy led us? To this, hiding in the sewers on a primitive world? Just 4 of us left.
If we do not change now, then we deserve extinction.
I don't get the point
He
of her
had this-
character.
Companion a while back, this friend. Since then, he's been on his own. But you know, sometimes I say something or do something, and he looks at me, and I just sort of think, he's not seeing me. He's just remembering.
Oh, listen, sweetheart. You want to get all sad? You want to have a contest with me and Laszlo?
No.
So, does
But
the
listen,
companion
if the doctor's-
always... Is the companion always in love with the Doctor? It'd be cool to see in future episodes with the companions just like, I like you, Doctor, but I'm not in love with you. You know, I don't know. Well, I'm sure when he was in the olden days when he used to be played by an older guy. Maybe not, I don't know.
With Lazo now, there's every chance that he could get him out.
And then what? Don't talk crazy. There's no future for me and him. Those Dalek things took that away.
The lift's coming up.
Should have brought that gun. Stay back. You too, Martha.
Why didn't they just make them regular Americans?
Doctor needs me to fight. I'm not going anywhere.
They're savages. I should know. They're trying to slit your throat with their bare teeth.
What is it?
No, it's nothing. I'm fine. Just leave me.
Oh, honey, you're burning up. What's wrong with you? Tell me.
One man down. We ain't even started yet.
It's not looking good, Frank.
No.
We're gonna get slaughtered. Wait a minute. Lightning!
You'll be alright, sweetheart. Don't you worry.
What the hell are you two clowns doing? Even if the doctor stops Dalek hanging, this place is still gonna get hit. Great big bolt of lightning electricity all down the building. Connect this to the lift and they get zapped.
Oh my god, that could work.
Then give us a hand.
Gamma strike imminent in 40 rows. 39, 38, 37.
Shit.
Is that gonna work?
Oh, it's got to.
I got it all piped up to the scaffolding outside.
Come in, Frank, just sit in the middle. Don't touch anything metal.
Okay.
And from this island, we will conquer the world. Assume battle positions. Take arms.
Yeah, but if they don't have... Oh, okay. But... Because if they're just Daleks in human bodies, and then they're practically very defeatable. It's just like defeating another human. I mean, I see they gave them weapons, and I've yet to see what these weapons do, but... Interesting. Let's see how they do this.
Is that the foundation for a whole new civilization?
Like Daleks. Just understand this. If you choose death and destruction, then death and destruction will choose you.
Incorrect. We always survive. Now we will destroy our greatest enemy, the Doctor.
But he can help you.
The Doctor must die.
No, I beg you, don't.
Exterminate!
Your own leader. The only creature who might have led you out of the darkness, and you destroyed him. Do you see what I did? Huh? You see what a Dalek really is?
Warning. Dalek humans show increased levels of serotonin.
If I'm gonna die, let's give the new boys a shot. What do you think, eh? The Dalek humans, their first blood. Go on. Baptize them.
Dalek humans.
Okay, guys.
Aim.
Okay, so this episode's really very similar to the Cybermen, the whole marching in and blah, blah, blah. The Cybermen episodes of last year. And also the way they defeated the Cybermen in the way they defeated the Cybermen when they first appeared, when they went to that parallel dimension, they got them to look at themselves and go crazy, and that's how they defeated them. And this is kind of hinting that it's going to do the same thing. So I'm kind of feeling like this episode, like I'm enjoying it, but I kind of feel like it's kind of a copy of the other one. They just moved some things around.
It's okay. Right, you're right. His heart is racing like mad. I've never seen anything like it.
What is it, Doctor? What's the matter with him? He says he can't breathe. What is it?
It's time, sweetheart.
What do you mean time? What are you talking about?
None of the slaves survived for long. Most of them only lived for a few weeks. I was lucky. I held on because I had you. But now, I'm dying, Tallulah.
No, you're not. Not now after all this. Doctor, can't you do something?
Oh, Tallulah was 3 L's and an H. Just you watch me. What do I need? Oh, I don't know. How about a great big genetic laboratory? Oh, look, I've got one. Laszlo, just you hold on. There's been too many deaths today. Way too many people have died. Brand new creatures and wise old men and age-old enemies. And I'm telling you right now, I am not having one more death. You got that? Not one! Tallulah, out of the way. The doctor is in.
I know what that means to you. Do you think he'll ever see it again?
Oh, yes.
One day.
So that's going to be the season finale.
Tonight.
Okay, guys, that was the evolution of the Daleks. Ooh, let me see. I don't know. I enjoyed that episode. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed it. I don't want you guys to think I didn't enjoy it. However, I can't say that I enjoyed it as much as I did last week. Last week's episode. I don't think I enjoyed it as much. Yeah, I can't say that I enjoyed it as much as last week's episode. Probably because I think this episode might have had a little bit too much action and a little bit too much running around, which sometimes happens on the show. I wish they just would have like slowed it down just a little bit and like allowed us to get to know the characters a little bit more. And I know you guys are saying, but you don't know the characters, but the blonde lady and Lanslow, I still don't get why I'm supposed to be invested in them. I get Lanslow's purpose. He helped the doctor. But their whole romance, and really the blonde lady in general, they really... Lanslow by himself would have been alright. But the couple, the romance aspect of it, I just wasn't into it. I just saw, why am I supposed to be caring about this couple? I haven't seen anything from this couple that makes me think, wow, this couple, I'm invested. Like Elena and Stefan in The Vampire Diaries. Like, you're invested. You're like, ooh, they can't break up. They can't. But this, I was like, you know, even if he dies, I really kind of don't care, because I don't know. I felt like they were superfluous. I don't think they needed to be in this. I think they could have taken them completely out, and Andrew Garfield, they could have given him a bigger role, taken away the accent, and just made him a regular old, gave him a neutral American accent, because Tennessee, like, I don't know why they tried to get him to do a Tennessee accent. Yeah, they could have given him more to do, and he could have just taken the place of the whole couple, I think. Yeah, I didn't get the little side romance story. It just didn't connect for me. Let's see. Also, I was upset that they killed off the leader of Hooverville, because I knew that it was going to be a repeat. I knew he was going to die because I knew it was going to be a repeat of what happened in the Christmas Invasion episode where the guy's like, no, I must go in front. And then they killed him. And I was like, oh, crap, the same thing's going to happen here. So I knew that. I knew that the Dalek freakazoid, I probably shouldn't call him that, but the Dalek human hybrid, I knew that he was going to, I mean, I guess he didn't turn on the Daleks. He just had different plans for the Daleks. But I knew that the Daleks were going to eventually turn on him. Overall, it was a good episode, but not as good as last week's episode. I thought last week's episode had a better pace to it. This episode I'm going to give an 8, because it brought up a lot of good points. I did enjoy it, but the plot did seem a little recycled. That was my issue with this episode. I might change it, but I'm going to lower it to a 7.5, only because I wanted them to just settle into the story a little bit more. Don't feel like you got to constantly have everybody running around and ripping, and like, take your time and set up the next action sequence. Let them rest. Set up the next action sequence. Let them rest. So, not run. Yeah, and Martha. One more thing before we go. When are we going to get a little bit more into Martha's family? I guess they just kind of abandoned the companions storyline, because I thought they were trying to set up a storyline for Martha in the first episode that she appeared in, but they really don't talk about Martha's family. They don't even go back to London. Have they gone back to London in any of these episodes? I mean, they went back to Shakespearean London, but I don't think they've gone back to London. Their London. Her London. Okay, guys. That is it. I will see you guys in the next episode. Ciao.